Hey guys. Last week, I can't believe it's coming to an end, but I mean, hey, time to move on and learn more, I guess, huh? So this week for my reflection journal, we're going to be talking about my changing view. So the first question is what do you know about yourself and your community that you didn't know before? I think the biggest kind of moment of learning for me was the community scan. Since I just moved to a new area and I don't really have a lot of knowledge of this area, it was really interesting to kind of get a real understanding of what's going on around me, like the needs of my community, and kind of understanding that there is a lot of need in my community and that there are a lot of citizens who need the support, who need that. And having just moved here, I didn't know any of this. I didn't know the situation. I didn't know how necessary it was. Something I didn't know about myself is kind of my obsession with having free lunch. I mean, that I chose that as my innovation, and I don't know, like originally I was like, oh yeah, it's a great idea, but as I, each week I had to develop more and more about it. It was interesting to me because I was like, this is something I really do want. This is something that I think is really important. So it was kind of like I grew with the assignments. My want for the assignments grew with each lesson. Next question is how has new information impacted you? It kind of made me realize, sorry, my cat is playing with my computer. It kind of made me realize what I could do for my community. And to be honest, I actually looked into volunteering at oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it now. At the facility that I went and interviewed one of their volunteers. I can't think of the name. It's a food pantry. It's a local food pantry. I can't think of the name right now. But I was actually looking into volunteering there as well and kind of giving them any excess time I have. So I think it impacted me in a positive way and kind of my ability to help others around me. And then the last question is, in what way has the design process impacted your thinking? For me, I think it really impacted how I think. Because before, I guess I considered everything in a more linear-based idea and like a linear-based thought process. And kind of design thinking taught me to think outside the box and to kind of venture out and figure out really what works best, and being able to understand that sometimes a concept might work for somebody, but it doesn't work for another person. And I think what really taught me the most was that video, with learning about like everybody doing the same project and engineers and but like most people failed, but the only two people who, that video kind of opened my eyes to understanding that people value different aspects of thought. And so it's important to kind of venture out and feel your way around it. Last thing. Oh, that was the last thing. So I guess I'm done. So those are my questions this week, and this is my thought process. And it was a pleasure learning with everyone. It was a pleasure being supported by a teacher. And thanks, guys. Thanks for listening.